Hello and welcome to Harrogate Hikers on our guided James Herriot Country tour. This is an authentic journey back to his real hometown of Thirsk, the place that became Darrowby in the stories he wrote. On this tour we visit the actual places where he lived and worked, including the visitor attraction and museum that celebrates his life, his veterinary practice, and the world that inspired the books, the films, and the TV series. The World of James Herriot is a great visitor attraction and it is suitable for all of the family. It is the centerpiece of Herriot Country. It includes original 1940s room settings of the sitting room, the dining room, the office, the kitchen, and the dispensary. There are original sets from the Pebble Hill BBC studios, and veteran cars from the films and the TV series. There are veterinary science rooms displaying items from the period. There is a foal yard and a farrier's workshop. Plus there are the lovely gardens outside which also have the Alf Wight statue, which was developed in 2016 to commemorate Alf's 100th anniversary. Recent additions include the Yorkshire Vet and all creatures great and small exhibition rooms. There is also an interactive gallery with lots of hands-on educational activities for both adults and children. Before we leave Thirsk we will take a short walk up Kirkgate to St Mary's Church, a lovely medieval parish church where James Herriot, whose real name was Alf Wight, married his wife Joan in 1941. It is a peaceful spot and it really connects you to the man behind the stories. From here we will head south towards Kilburn and the White Horse, the countryside he loved so much. The Herriot Country tour then takes you just a short drive from Thirsk. The village of Kilburn sits at the foot of the Hambleton Hills. This is the same countryside Herriot described in his books, with winding lanes, stone-built villages, and wide views of the Vale of York. The White Horse of Kilburn would have been a familiar sight on his rounds, a symbol of home for anyone travelling through this part of North Yorkshire. The Hambleton Hills form part of the home patch of Herriot Country and connect directly into the North York Moors and the Yorkshire Dales, the landscapes where many scenes from the films and the TV series were made, and on which the books were based. Few places capture the spirit of Yorkshire quite like Kilburn, a village with history carved into the hillside. We begin in the centre of Kilburn by the old stone church, before climbing the steep hill towards Oldstead. The views open out across the Vale of York, and along the way sits the famous Michelin-starred Black Swan. From there the route loops across open countryside and down past the Kilburn White Horse, England's largest hill figure, before finishing near the Mouseman workshops, where Robert Thompson's carved mice still mark some of the finest handmade furniture in the country. We finish with a welcome lunchtime break in the Forester's Arms before we make our way back to Harrogate. Thank you for visiting Harrogate Hikers.